Hi everyone, this is Joseph with Vita Aesthetics. Today we're at Skin Perfect Brothers in Walnut. How's everybody doing? We got a great show for you today, and I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my awesome injection artists. Amy, our nurse practitioner, and Vicky, our physician assistant. They will go ahead and start the show for all of you. I'll be joining you guys in a little bit. Good seeing you. Stay tuned. All right, welcome,
Hello,
Amy and Vicky.
Hi everyone, nice to see you guys again. Yay!
Yay!
All right. So today we're going to talk about silhouette Instalift, or the cone dress, and we're gonna compare it with the PDO dress, and we're gonna talk about what's the difference between the cone dress and the barb dress, and also who's the best candidate for the silhouette Instalift. All right, and like always, we're gonna have the Q&A sessions to answer everyone's question, and after that, we're going to give out two prizes. All right, so first, we're going to pick 10 winners through Raffle, and we're going to give out a total of $8,000 prizes. Yay! And second, we're going to give out $500 off coupon on top for the Instalift on top of our current promotion. So that is actually double dip.
Wow.
You get to save up to like $1,000 in total. Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. So stay tuned. Next, Annie is going to talk about what is the difference between the cone dress and the barb dress.
Hello guys, I'm Annie, nurse practitioner. Thank you for watching us on Saturday morning with your busy schedule. We're going to briefly go over what's the difference between barbs and cones, known as PDO threads and silhouette Instalift. So PDO, if you can see on the screen, it's a barb thread. It's absorbable sutures that's made with polydioxanate. So it's great for lifting someone who already has a decent volume, and it lasts anywhere between 9 to 12 months. And we'll go to the next slides to show you the silhouette Instalift cone threads. So these little cones are made out of PLLA, polylactic acid. It's the same ingredient as Sculptra, which is known for massive collagen stimulator. So it's great for somebody who has lost tremendous amount of volume, who has heavy jaw, but also it's great for some younger generation who just wants to do it for anti-aging and increase collagen. And this is amazing procedures that we have started a while ago, and clients have been loving it so far. And next slide. I want to just emphasize that our clinic only uses FDA approved products. So with COVID, everybody's wallet is tight, and I really truly want you guys to make the best decision what gets done on your face. So you want to find a clinic like us who only use FDA approved products, including other fillers and Botox, but especially threads and silhouette cones. Okay, next slide.
FDA approved is very important. You don't want to mess up with your face.
Right. This is your face that you're going to see every day. All right. And this is LUV vectoring. So what differentiates us from other clinics is we use V-line power lift method using Love vectors, created by our Joseph, master injector, who's been doing this for 17 years. So LUV stands for Love stands for LUV, and now you're going to look at the video clip very shortly to have a better understanding of what are these vectors. So vectors are the direction the barbs or threads are going to go in order to lift and create volume. And in order to give you a very effective vectors, you really have to have a full understanding of anatomy and aging process, which comes with a tremendous amount of experience. So stay tuned, watch this video, and let's get started.
Hi everyone, this is Joseph. I'm going to share with you 3 vectors for thread lifting. First is the U shape that you just saw, and second is the L shape technique. It specializes in retrieving the jawline because the thread is put along the jawline. And the third technique is called the V technique, where we put the thread through near the cheek. That will also improve the jawline. You can see that these. Hi guys, so these are the cone threads. You can see that they're made of cones, more space, give you more volume, made of Sculptra, Right there, that's the cone. Okay, so we're going through the skin, creating a U shape entry. How are you doing?
Perfect. I don't feel anything.
She doesn't feel anything. Okay. And we're putting the threads through that region.
1, 2, 3. How is that?
Fine.
The discomfort level 1 to 10.
10 being the highest?
Yep.
Oh, no, it's 2.
2. Okay, great. So we're gonna, so what we're gonna be doing is putting the threads in an L shape where we got the thread's gonna go up here. That's the L shape to lift the jowls. So we're doing the jawline region.
This one's probably the easiest. 2, 1, 2.
1 or 2. Wow, that's great. Okay, so we just did a V-lip with cones. You could definitely see this jowl went up a lot, and we're gonna treat the other side now. So this best result. And for those who are on Instagram, you can look at the before after in the second post. So hi for my YouTube listeners. This is a before after. This patient came in and said that she wanted 2 things. Number 1, to give her a more lifted and fuller cheek. And the second is she knows the jowling in this area. So we did the Instalift, the cone threads, in combination with those 3 vectoring process. We asked for her specifically the cause of her jowling because of loss of volume in the lateral cheek. So we did extra vectoring in the lateral cheek using the V technique. We also did a little bit of the U technique. So as you could see, her jowl is lifted, her cheek is a lot fuller. Let's look at the second before after. So the second before after shows that this client's main issue when she came in, that was about 2 years ago, was her laugh line. Again, also a little bit of the jawline. Those are the 2 things. And we first did PDO for the first year. She loved it, but she wanted a longer lasting solution. So we went and did the Instalift using cone threads. And there are 3 different levels of cone threads in terms of the amount we put in. For her, we did the highest level, and she really loved the results. You could see there's big improvement in her laugh line. She had got her apple back, and she had a very contoured jawline. So that, hope you guys enjoy the before after, and her lip improved a little bit as well. Okay, so those are the 2 before after using cone threads, Instalift. Now I'm gonna bring back Vicky and Amy actually together, and Vicky's gonna share with you.
Hi! Nice to see you guys again.
We're back.
We're back. Alright, so I'm going to talk about who's the best candidate for Silhouette Instalift. Alright, so like Annie previously talked about, Silhouette Instalift gives a lot more volume and lifting power than the PDO threads. So there are 3 major candidates for the Silhouette Instalift. So number 1 is that if you have a lot of volume loss, so like if you see you start to see hollows around your cheek, and you start to see like a little bit of skeletal look, then you will be a very good candidate for the Instalift. Second, in general, if you are 40s or above. And third, if you have heavy jawline, because cone threads have more powerful lifting, so compared to PDO. So if you have heavy jawline that's stubborn, it's hard to lift, then you will be a very good candidate. All right, and on the side note, I want to point out that because cone threads actually stimulate a lot of collagen production, so it can also improve skin textures, like smoothen out your wrinkles and also brightens your skin texture. So in that note, it will be a good, if you're a younger candidate, it will be also good. For example, if you're in your 30s or even like 20s. All right, so take out your mirror and see if you are a good candidate for Instalift. All right, So next, we're going to go to the Q&A session. I'm going to read off the questions, and Annie and Joseph will be answering them.
Okay. And if you guys have any questions, please let us know so we can take this time to fully explain and let you guys know what's really out there in terms of threads treatment.
All right, so
What is the first question?
Okay, so the first question is from Tina. How many threads do I need?
All right.
that's a very good question. It really based on a couple of factors. Number one is how hollow you are. Second, the amount of volume you have. Third is how the amount of droopiness in the jaw area will determine how many lines or even how many combs.
Okay.
Jeff, let me know if you have anything to add.
All right. Well, so that some audience have a better understanding, how many cones will I need or threads will I need if I want to get an Instalift? And then you guys can take a look.
Wow, I don't think she needs anything. She looks pretty good, but if she wants to do something to just for a little bit.
Anti-aging.
Yeah, anti-aging, right?
Right.
For improvement, I would put probably about 8 cones lines. So these lines has number of cones in there. Some lines are 8, some lines are 10, some lines are let's see, they come in actually 8, 10, and 12. So I would just put 4 of the 8 cones this way, here and there. So total 8 lines for her.
All right. So in my case, it would be more of a volumization, increasing texture, and then just to gain more collagen because we lose tremendous amount of collagen as we age, right?
Yep. And in the Asian market, this is marketed as skin clarity. They could make the skin more bright and more clear. All right, next
All
question.
right.
Okay, question number 2. Do I need fillers if I'm going to get the Instalift?
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer this question. Yes, it depends on your. It's case by case depending on how much volume loss you had. The majority of the clients, they have lost tremendous amount of volume right underneath the eyes, where there is a really important fat pad. So a lot of times when we do thread, we actually reflate that fat pad. So when we lift everything, those hollowness doesn't get worse. And you know, Joseph has been very generous about providing packages that includes a filler when you purchase the Instalift. So we kind of give you a filler with the purchase, so you see the best results.
Yes. To add on to what Annie said, I would say about 90% of people will need 1 to 3 vials of filler using the power lift technique to volumize. One of the issue with not volumizing the face first, you always want to volumize first. If you're hollow, there's no fat underneath. When you tighten the skin, we will enhance the hollow. So that's why we volumize with filler first before we do the lift.
All right.
Okay, question number 3. From Anne Mai. How long does it last for?
All right, so PDO threads last anywhere between 9 to 12 months. Silhouette Instalift lasts anywhere between 12 to 18 months. All right.
Yeah, it lasts pretty long.
Okay, question number 4. From Kathleen. How do I prepare for it and what is the aftercare?
All right. So preparation, just like any other procedure, if you're taking any blood thinner supplements that makes your blood thin, you want to of course avoid it. If you have any history of herpes, then you want to go ahead and take the medication as a preventative measure. In terms of post-care, the post-care is pretty similar between PDO and Instalift. You want to minimize the facial expression for first couple weeks until the PDO and threads and Instalift integrate with your tissue. So we tell you not to bite into Big Apple, don't eat a big hamburger. We want you to see your dentist before you get a PDO or Instalift done. So those are some post-care instructions. Also, just like any other procedure, just overall health hygiene, not eating too much salty food, get enough sleep, so that you don't have, we can minimize your swelling in that sense.
Great information. Great question. Go for it.
Alright, so question number 5 is from Elizabeth Pons. Hi Liz.
Hi, Liz.
How much does it cost?
Very good question. So PDO threads cost anywhere between 2,000 to 2,500.
Yeah, so it's Instalift cone threads, right?
Oh, so that's for PDO.
Okay.
So when we talk about Instalift, there is 3 tiers of Instalift. The first one is bronze, which is anywhere between 2,000 to 2,500. And also sometimes when we have a special deal, there is a filler that's included. The bronze, it's usually 4,000, but right now we have a special for $34.99, I believe. And we have a diamonds, which is the highest tier of the Instalift that can really maximize the results, and that's I believe 4,500. All right, and that also includes a filler, and also we give some Botox or Xeomin to relax the muscles on the neck. All right.
Thank you. That's great.
Okay, question number 6 is from Caitlin. How long do you swell after treatment?
Are we talking about Instalift?
I think Instalift, yes.
Okay, so Instalift, I want to say you want to be off work at least first 2 days after, and then after that, I would think the swelling gradually goes down, just like when you get a filler done. In order to increase the swelling depletion, you can always ice it, not eating salty food, getting enough sleep. Those all really take important roles in it. So I would say maybe first week, and then but necessarily first 2 days that you'll notice the more swelling.
Yeah. Thank you, Annie. And many of my patients, they go to work the next day and they immediately see that V lift and less jowling. And the entry point was right here and exit point is here, and you could hardly see anything. So it's a relatively easy procedure for both the medical professional and also for the patient.
And I think especially with COVID, we wear masks anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really good time to get stuff done because you necessarily won't have any downtime. You can just continue your work life and your social life within your bubble.
Okay,
All right, next.
Question
Yep.
number 7 is from May. How long do silhouette threads last after they're dissolved?
After they're dissolved. Okay, so once the cone is inserted, it takes about 2 to 4 months to be dissolved and absorbed and within your tissue. But doesn't mean that your results goes away. It actually creates collagen type 1 and 3, and the results will last up to 18 months.
Okay, so question number 8. If you had the Instalift, the question is from Linda. If you had a Instalift, what maintenance do you need to keep the results?
All right, I'll let you answer that.
Okay, so for the patients that I take care of, once you have the Instalift, some patients said, look, I want just a little bit touch up or maintenance. I bring them back in 3 to 6 months. They can either add 1 or 2 threads of Instalift, or it's totally okay to add some PDO threads because we treat them at a different level. They work synergistically to create maximal improvement.
All right. And also, just to add that, I think the reason why he also brings back clients in about 3 to 6 months, when we add another filler, another layer or thread as a touch-up, your result will actually last longer. So that you don't have to come back earlier to do the whole procedure, you can just do a little touch-up so that you can upkeep your beauty.
Okay, so we're going to take answer two more questions.
All
Question
right.
number 9 is from Caitlin. Will the cones be all totally absorbed by the body?
Well, the cones, I'm going to go ahead and repeat the question. So, will the cones be totally absorbed by the body? Yes. The cones, Instalift, Sculptra, which is the thing that we're talking about, or the PDO threads, because they're FDA approved, they 100% are broken down and metabolized naturally out of your body eventually. So it's quite natural.
Okay, so last question is from Anna. Do the threads come out?
Yeah, I could take that question first and you could add. So let's talk about PDO. About 5% of patients, when you go home, if you sleep on it or the muscle, when we smile too much, there's a small chance that the tip of the thread for PTO could kind of bump up to the surface of the skin. And that is really easily taken care of. You could come in, we could kind of adjust it. We need to, we could just kind of cut it or remove it. Same thing with comb threads. If you notice a tiny bump, which is not usual, come in, we could just go ahead and take care of it. But as far as the whole thread coming out, that never happened. It's just a tiny tip of it.
Yeah. Usually that happens if you slip on it and somehow you had a just big animation on your face, but it's very rare. We only have few cases that ever happen.
And it's really easily resolved.
Easily fixable, yes. All right, was that all the
Okay.
questions? Thank you, Joseph. Oh, I love
Thank
those
you.
questions. All
All right, I'm gonna
right.
bring back Vicky, our PA, and I'll let you guys finish. Thank
All
you.
right, so next one is raffle time.
Yay!
So let's get it done. All right.
So we're going to pick 10 winners, and they're from people who have purchased $500 or more during the holiday season. So, okay, let's start.
All right, so first we're gonna pick 4 winners to come and get their $100 worth of Lumiere eye cream. All right, let's go spin it. Woohoo! I think we need some music, right? All right, who's the first winner? Claudia S. All right, I hope we don't have more than one Claudia S. All right, please come by our office and pick up your gift.
Next, it's still for the eye cream, right?
All right.
Oh, Julia H.
H. Woohoo!
Congrats.
Congrats.
Next.
By the way, this Lumiere eye cream has a lot of antioxidants, so really rub it around your eyes. Just rejuvenate and help with the wrinkles. Floor M. Woohoo!
Yay.
We'll pick one more winner for the
One more.
Lumiere eye
Yeah.
cream and move on to next tier.
Mm-hmm.
One more. Our media team's very busy, by the way, spinning all this and writing down who is the winner. Miriam S. Woohoo!
Congrats! And those are the 4 winners for the Lumiere eye cream. Make sure you use it 2 times a day.
All right, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next tier. 3 winners will win one of the PMD product of your choice. So there are UV Defense, Super Hydrator, and Clarity. So Super Hydrator is one of our most popular product. It has the highest concentration of the hyaluronic acid with the collagen. So you can either pick that. The second one is my favorite, Clarity Moisturizer. It's for somebody who has acne blemishes, pigmentation, who's pregnant with the pigmentation but cannot use Retin-A. It's a great brightening agent, so you make sure have to apply another moisturizer after it, but we're gonna go ahead and give that. Also, the last one is the UV Defense. It's an amazing sunblock, only using the mineral. So you can pick one of those, and we'll pick 3 winners. Okay, let's go. All right,
The first winner,
is
Christina
L.
L. Congrats!
Woohoo!
All right, let's pick the second winner.
Evelyn R. Yay! You get to pick one of the product of the PMD product, so that's fun. I know everybody's probably just focused on this spin wheel just to
Yeah.
get their name on.
Yeah. Okay,
Beck-
the third winner is Becky
BH. Woohoo!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah, please stop by our office and pick your product, and then
Yep.
we'll go to the next tier, which is this person, this lucky winner will go home with the 2 Radius
Wow.
and PMD Trinity package. So this person will go home with 2 fillers and they get all 3 products of our PMD.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, let's see who that lucky person is.
And that V-Line Power Lift, using the V-Line Power Lift method, we'll use 2 Radius, which stimulate collagen, great lifting. Who's this lucky
All
winner?
right, Joshua
M.
Congrats.
It sounds like it's a male. It's great for male. Males get V-line power lifts all the time,
Yes.
including my husband, someone's boyfriend. You know, men's age as much as we do. So you can use it on you, or you can also give it to your loved one as a gift.
And it's not only for elder men. It's also for younger men who wants to look more masculine. We can also enhance their jawline.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Oh, chisel jawline.
Chisel
That's really
jawline,
popular right now. All right, the next tier. This lucky winner is gonna win a PDO thread done by one of our injection artists, and go home with PMD Trinity package products. So 3 products. Okay, are you guys ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's spin it. I'm more excited.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's worth almost like $2,500 gift.
Heidi P.
Katie, woohoo! Congratulations!
Congrats.
Yeah, you just won
That's
yourself
more-
$2,500.
that's more than- Yeah, $2,500.
Wow, very lucky, very lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so grand prize.
Grand
Is it grand prize
prize.
time? All right, are you guys ready? This one lucky winner, grand prize winner, will get an Instalift, Silhouette Instalift done by one of our injection artists, including master injector Joseph, with 3 PMD products as well. So
Wow, that's like a lottery. That's like winning lottery.
yeah, that's like $5,000.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, who is this winner? I'm so excited. Let's spin it.
I know. Let's see.
Woo, 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 woo. My heart is pounding.
Ooh,
Woo!
Deborah!
Wow.
Okay.
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 All right. Okay. All the winners, please call to make an appointment, and also let us know when you're making an appointment which price you want, so we have enough time to fulfill the service. And also, we're gonna have more Q&A if since there are a lot of questions right now.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what questions you guys have.
Guys, hi. We're gonna spend a few more minutes answering your questions. While we do that, we're gonna be posting a link to the store where you could actually get their Valentine's special. And later on, 5 people will have the code. There will be a code for you to even get more special, more saving, $500 deduction from for the Instalift that you will purchase in the store. Okay, let's fire away the questions real quick.
Okay, we're gonna answer 10 more questions.
Okay, let's
Okay.
roll. Let's get this
All
done.
right. So, do you have to wait between volumizing and doing the cone?
Do you have to wait before volumizing and doing the combs? No, you could do that at the same time, or you could spread it out 2 weeks in between, and depend again on anatomy.
Okay, so from next question from May, can I work out, cycling, and running after getting silhouette threads? What about sexual activity?
Any. All right.
So I think I would want to minimize any facial crunching or animation at least first 3 to 5 days. So I would avoid those activities at least first week. But after a week, if you're just cycling, not involving any facial muscles or neck muscle, I think that is totally fine. That also includes sexual activity.
Thank you. Great question.
Yeah, great question. Yeah, so you kind of have to plan it out if you want to, mingle and tango.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And next question, what is the cost? I think we went over that previously.
Okay. Yeah, you could go ahead and do the link. Click the link to the store. The cost will be there.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, Chris says, you mentioned seeing a dentist. Why?
Okay, so I can answer that. So when you go to the dentist, what do? You open your mouth wide, big, right? So after thread, including PDO, silhouette, inside, you want to minimize your facial animation so that you give those thread enough time to integrate with your tissue for the maximum results. That's the only reason that I want you to go to your dentist. If you are gonna have any dental work, not necessarily you have to go to the dentist to get it done. Just go before if you had a schedule after thread. So just have the appointment a week before or so.
Yeah, so to add on top of that, when we do the threads, we anchor it here really tightly so the threads come down. It's very tight. So if you go to the dentist immediately, when you open your mouth, you'll cause the tension
the tightness to become loosened, and then you kind of drop down. So we advise waiting at least a month before you go to the dentist after the thread lip procedure.
Okay, next question. Can you do a similar procedure to your lips instead of getting lip fillers?
Okay, so we call it a lip flip using a PDO threads. Those PDO threads that's used for lip bar, in this case, it's very tiny. It's not those thick threads. It's a tiny angel thread that goes around your vermilion border, really defined. So in that case, it will be somebody who already has a decent volume but want to define their lip line. There'll be a great treatment for that. But somebody who has not much volume but really wants to plump it up, filler might be a better choice for you then.
And most of the patient we notice when we put the threads down here, without any intervention around the lip is flipped up already.
It definitely lifts your mouth corner as well.
Yep.
Next question. I'm a side sleeper. Would this affect the results?
Yes, so I recommend the best thing you can do for anti-aging is sleeping on your back. When you're sleeping on the side and have creases created by the pressure, you have permanent wrinkles. So that goes same thing with the PDO threads. When we insert the threads, lift everything up and you put a pressure against your face with the pillow, there is a small chance that it can break or you're not going to see the maximum results. So it's best if you can sleep on your back at least first week or two, so just so that you get the most worth of your money that you spend for your anti-aging.
And so even if you do, it's not the end of the world. We could still help you out. Come in.
Okay, next question. Does it help with the bags, puffiness under the eyes?
Okay, I can answer that. So if you have there's 3 degrees of bag. If your bag is very small, when we lift here, we will also, for you who wants to improve the eye, we could also put the threads down this way and lift here to increase tension here to pull it up, and you'll see some improvement under the eye bags. But the best way to treat the eye bag is if it's small and there's some hollow, we could do fillers, threads, we could do Fraxel or therapy.
And I just want to add something to the previous question about the side slippers. So Joseph generously put a couple threads for me, and I am a side slipper. So I tried to sleep on my back, but there are days I'm just going to be on my side. So what I did was I would put a pillow actually like near my scalp area and hang the face, so that your face is not against the pressure, but then you're still on your side. So I think for somebody who has to sleep on the side, just no matter what, I think that might be a better solution for you.
Okay, 3 more questions.
All right. Last 3.
Does the Instalift better than PDO, or does it just last longer?
Okay, I as a nurse practitioner injector, I think Instalift is better for your money. Not only it lifts, it gives your volume, it improves your texture and brighten your skin. You know, we lose tremendous amount of collagen throughout the year on daily basis. So this, the PLLA cones are massive collagen stimulator. So I think it's, if somebody wants to really overall better your beauty, depending on the budget, I think Instalift is a better choice in general.
Awesome. Good.
Okay, next question. Are there any side effects?
Yeah, I can answer that. So generally, it's extremely safe with any procedure. Number one, there's always a chance of small infection. That means a little bit of redness. Usually we give some antibiotic and goes away. The second one, we already mentioned that if there's too much muscle movement, the tension could be lost, or you might see a small bump, which we could take care of easily. Otherwise, it's a pretty safe procedure. It's FDA approved.
Okay, our last question.
All right.
This question everyone is asking.
Okay.
How do we get on the wheel?
So you want to text 31996 and text the word BROS, BROS, and we will choose 1 or 2 times out of a year when we run our super deals to allow people to get on the wheel for this humongous prices. And so follow our Instagram. We update all the time. We also have a monthly free giveaway on our Instagram. So yeah, come join us.
All right. And congratulations again for those 10 winners. Please call us and come and get your gift. All right, so should we wrap up now?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna invite Vicky to come back.
All right, so I really appreciate you guys' time. I know it's a busy schedule with kids and family, whatever. We really appreciate your interest and all the questions that we could share with all the audience. I just want to lastly mention why we're different from other clinic is we use V-line power lift method using LUV vector. These vectors are created by our amazing injector, Joseph. He's been doing this for 17 years. And in order to really create this productive vector, you really have to have a true understanding of face anatomy, aging process, and you also have an eye for a beauty for individuals. It's not a cookie cutter. Everybody has the different shapes and features. And also our goal is to harmonize and make you as natural as possible and be part of your anti-aging. So thank you guys for staying tuned and watching us. We really appreciate all the love.
And
all right.
I just like to add that we're the only clinic that you can find that's doing the love vectors.
Right.
Yeah.
That's our love. Okay. See you guys next
All right,
month.
so-
Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah.
The code.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So our coupon code for $500 off for the Instalift, our media team has put the link on the video right now. It's CONES, CONES, and
Cones.
it's only available for first 5 buyers. So it's definitely a double dip as well because you get extra $500 off.
On top of the promotion, current promotion.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's almost $1,000
Yeah,
off
that's
for a
like
regular
$1,000,
price.
Yes.
Right, so take advantage of it. It's the first 5 buyers, so hurry up if you've been
Yep.
thinking about the Instalift. This is a great time for you, and we're so excited to meet you.
Yay! All
All
right. Thank
right.
you for watching. Bye.
Thank you guys.